Let us discuss about implementation of max priority queue using binary heap. Priority queue using binary heap. A priority queue is an extension of the queue with the following properties. First, every item has a priority associated with it. Second, an element with higher priority is dequeued before an element with lower priority. Third, if two elements have the same priority, they are served according to their order in the queue. A binary heap is a binary tree with the following properties. First, it is a complete binary tree. This property of a binary heap makes it suitable to be stored in an array. Second, a binary heap is either a min heap or a max heap. Third, in a max binary heap, the key at the root must be the maximum among all keys present in the binary heap. This same property must be recursively true for all nodes in the binary tree. Operations on binary heap. The following operations can be performed on a binary heap. Insert of P. This operation inserts a new element with priority P into the binary heap. Extract max. This operation removes and returns the element with the maximum priority from the heap. Remove of I. This operation removes the element pointed to by the iterator I. Get max. This operation returns the element with the maximum priority without removing it from the heap. Change priority of I, P. This operation changes the priority of the element pointed to by I to a new priority P. Example for max binary heap. Let us understand the construction of a max binary heap using insertion operations. First, insert 5. Since the heap is empty, 5 becomes the root node. Next, insert 2. The element 2 is added as the left child of 5. The max heap property is satisfied, so no swap is required. Now, insert 8. The element 8 is inserted as the right child of 5. Since 8 is greater than 5, we swap 5 and 8 to maintain the max heap property. Now, 8 becomes the root. Next, insert 9. The element 9 is inserted as the left child of 2. Since 9 is greater than 2, we swap 2 and 9. After that, we compare 9 with its parent, which is 8. Since 9 is greater than 8, we swap 8 and 9. Now, 9 becomes the root node, and the max heap property is satisfied. Final max heap structure. The root contains 9. The left child is 8, and the right child is 5. The left child of 8 is 2. Observe the difference between these two trees for better understanding of concept. Code explanation for binary heap. This program begins by including the standard C++ header file and using the standard namespace. An integer array named h of size 50 is declared to store the heap elements. A variable named size is initialized to -1, which indicates that the heap is initially empty. Next, a function named parent is defined. This function takes an integer I as input and returns the index of the parent node of a given node in the binary heap. The parent index is calculated using the formula I-1 divided by 2. Then, another function named leftChild is defined. This function takes an integer I as input and returns the index of the left child of the given node. The left child index is calculated using the formula 2 multiplied by I plus 1. These functions help in navigating the binary heap when it is stored in an array. This part of the program defines two important functions used in a binary heap. First, the function named rightChild is used to return the index of the right child of a given node in the heap. It takes an integer I as input and returns to multiplied by I plus 2, which is the array index of the right child. Next, the function shift_up is defined to maintain the max heap property after insertion. This function takes an index I as input. While the current node index is greater than 0 and the value of the parent node is less than the value of the current node, the function swaps the parent node with the current node. After each swap, the index I is updated to the parent index. This process continues until the heap property is restored or the node reaches the root. This part of the program defines two important functions, shift_down and insert, which are used to maintain a max binary heap. First, the function shift_down is used to restore the heap property when a node may be smaller than its children. The function starts by assuming the current index I is the largest. It then finds the index of the left child and compares its value with the current node. If the left child exists and has a larger value, the maximum index is updated to the left child. Next, the function finds the right child and compares it with the current maximum. If the right child exists and has a larger value, the maximum index is updated to the right child. If the maximum index is not the same as the current index, the values at these two indices are swapped, and the shift_down function is called recursively on the new position to continue restoring the heap property. Next, the function insert is used to add a new element into the binary heap. The size of the heap is increased by 1, and the new element is placed at the end of the heap array. After insertion, the shift_up function is called to move the element upward until the max heap property is maintained. This part of the program defines two important functions, extract max and change priority, which are used in a max binary heap. First, the function extract max is used to remove and return the element with the maximum priority. Since this is a max heap, the maximum element is always at the root, which is stored at index 0. The value at the root is saved as the result. Then, the last element in the heap is moved to the root position, and the heap size is reduced by 1. After replacing the root, the shift_down function is called starting from the root to restore the max heap property. Finally, the extracted maximum value is returned. Next, the function change priority is used to change the priority of an element at a given index I. The old priority value is first stored, and the element is updated with the new priority P. If the new priority is greater than the old priority, the shift_up function is called to move the element upward in the heap. Otherwise, the shift_down function is called to move the element downward. This ensures that the heap property is maintained after the priority change. This part of the program defines two functions, getMax and remove, which are used in a max binary heap. First, the function getMax is used to return the value of the current maximum element in the heap. Since this is a max heap, the maximum element is always stored at the root, which is at index 0, so the function simply returns the value at h of 0. Next, the function remove is used to delete an element located at a given index I. To remove this element, its value is first increased to a value greater than the current maximum by setting it to getMax plus 1. This guarantees that the element becomes the maximum in the heap. Then, the shift_up function is called to move this element to the root of the heap. Finally, extract max is called to remove the root element, effectively deleting the desired element from the heap. This is the driver code for a priority queue implemented using a max heap. Inside the main function, multiple elements are inserted into the priority queue using the insert function. The values inserted are 45, 20, 14, 12, 31, 7, 11, 13, and 7. After inserting all elements, the program displays the priority queue before extracting the maximum element. It uses a while loop to traverse the heap array and prints each element stored in the priority queue. Next, the program finds and removes the element with the highest priority using the extract max function. Since this is a max priority queue, the largest value is treated as the highest priority. Finally, the extracted maximum value is printed as the node with maximum priority. This section of the program displays the priority queue after extracting the maximum element. It prints a message and then uses a while loop to traverse the heap array and display the updated priority queue. Next, the program changes the priority of the element present at index 2 to 49 using the change priority function. After updating the priority, the modified priority queue is printed to show the effect of the change. Then, the program removes the element at index 3 from the priority queue using the remove function. After removal, the remaining elements of the priority queue are displayed again. Finally, the program ends execution by returning 0 from the main function. The output shows the working of a max priority queue. The initial priority queue contains the elements 45, 31, 14, 13, 20, 7, 11, 12, and 7. The node with the maximum priority is 45. After extracting the maximum element, the priority queue becomes 31, 20, 14, 13, 7, 7, 11, and 12. After changing the priority of an element, the new maximum value becomes 49, and the priority queue is updated as 49, 20, 31, 13, 7, 7, 11, and 12. After removing an element from the queue, the final priority queue is 49, 20, 31, 12, 7, 7, and 11. All operations such as insertion, deletion, extraction, and priority change take log n time. Finding the maximum element takes constant time. The auxiliary space used is order of n. Priority queues are widely used in real-world applications where tasks must be handled based on importance. In hospital emergency rooms, patients are treated according to the severity of their condition, ensuring critical cases receive immediate care. In operating systems, priority queues are used for process scheduling, allowing high-priority system tasks to access the CPU before less important processes. In network routing, algorithms such as Dijkstra's algorithm use priority queues to efficiently find the shortest path, improving data packet delivery. In game development, priority queues help manage events and AI decisions, ensuring urgent or important actions are processed first. Thus, priority queues play a vital role in managing time-critical and importance-based tasks in many real-world systems. Thank you.